You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
La la, la la. Alright, so Slim, you still got the way. Alright, Sonya playing what up though? Kenny Misfit, what up though? Yeah. Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. What? Two eye, bitch. Two eye, bitch. What?
I'm in the clouds when I'm with you. Girl, what's your name? I hope this don't offend you. Tastes like cocaine. I didn't think I'd get you. I get so high now I'm feeling for you, baby. Where's the lie?
Baby, no roses of wine out of blue. This feels like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love.
What you lacing in my weed, put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a vibe and a function. Is that tribe or something? Where this shit was by dead, girl, till I end up coming out rap like I signed a dungeon. Yeah, like big boy Dre now. Try to kinda look like Bay now. I'ma shoot my shot like Jay now. Shit, I shoot like right now. Home team girl like straight now. On God, let the Lord make a way now. If you scared, go to church like gay now. But ain't scared, I'm with a DJ now. She said I passed on the heart, we can blade now. But I like them blocks, okay now. Shit, I shade them. I said, girl, your love is so guitar. Now let me play on that. I play your favorite song, God Clash, let me stay on that. I knew it was a smash when I featured Sonya Blade on that. 4 years later, caught her up and hit replay on that. Girl, I had you spending all your funds. Hit you with this rock and you think that I'm cheating Peter Gunn. Say some shit like, nigga, did you smoke crack before you came over? You remind me of my G, but I got Range Rovers. Dog that pussy, I don't really care, I just want you to come around my way. I know I got a lot of mouth that'll make you scream, God, find your face, ain't he good? Yeah, think I like it better around my face. Get your top 8, I think I like it better around my space. Tano, anyway, white lines, black gloves, opposites attract in here. I just brought the pack in here, and I brought this hard drive computer, don't get hacked in here. Two eye tribe on God, Blade, we snapped in here. Willie and baby.
Roses of wine out of blue. This feels like love.
Ribbons in the sky, they fall on you. This feels like love. Like love.
What you lacing in my weed, put my life on my life. Well, you know just what to do. Baby, I can't wait to get to you.
Bella, it's a
Now tuned in into Bad Credit Is Childish, and I need for you to grow the fuck up, and I'm here to help you sprinkle a little sugar over your shit. This is your girl Alexis Cohen, and I am the personal credit coach, business credit coach, and I also help businesses get funding so they can level up their businesses. And I am here on Hits 92.3 in Atlanta. Hey y'all. And I am here with my girl, Miss Classy. She is another beautiful black credit queen. And we are here to educate you guys on, but our title today is going to be called Childhood Credit. Because we got a few things that we want to get off of our chest, okay? Because sometimes the parents, what they be doing to these kids and to us and all of this stuff, it puts a long lasting effect on us as a young adult, and it just makes it a little bit harder for us to get out of that bad credit stigma and try to be able to like start our lives on our own. So I want to introduce you guys to Miss Classy.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
No worries.
I appreciate
it. Yes. Y'all, she came in the clutch for a girl, because I had another guest planned, but I ain't do my research and know she gonna be at this weekend. Man, she on spring break with her children. So, but Miss, that's why I love, that's why you gotta have connections and you gotta have people that you can call in an instant that can show up and that can be able to just hop on in to be able to educate the people. So, girl, tell the people who you are.
Okay, so Miss Classy, the queen of OPM, other people's money.
Okay, because look, you looking classy though. Because you giving it with the jacket.
I know you ain't talking. Baby, we gonna have to tell them the story about how we met another time.
No,
okay?
for sure.
But yeah, I love, basically I'm on a mission to create as many black and brown millionaires as possible.
Yes.
And I love it. I do everything from repairing credit to helping people establish their businesses to getting business funding. Basically, I teach you how to live your dream life without spending your own coin.
No, for sure. And that's the thing, and that's exactly what I do as well. Like, we are like two peas in a pod, because my mission is the same thing as like trying to you don't want to be like Captain Sable, but we are trying to save the black community from themselves. Okay.
Right.
Because honestly, I do it for the kids, because I'm really, I'm going after the moms, because, women, we're more emotional. Mm-hmm. It takes the men a little bit more time to grasp the idea of doing things differently. So I target the moms, because, at the end of the day, the Bible said the man leaves the house, but the woman we got. Okay, we set the tone. We have to guide the children. Right. They be on our hip anyway. Okay. Unless you're a single daddy, but they be on our hip. So whenever anything happens, the kids go with you. I'm just saying.
I don't got no kids yet.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah.
That's why you're looking so good, girl.
Now I don't know now, because I be seeing some black women, some black mamas that's giving them young girls a run for their money.
Like me? Okay, so look, 43 ain't never looked this good. Okay. I got a 22-year-old, almost 23, and my daughter's almost 21. Okay. I didn't start off a little young. I wasn't 12 though. I wasn't 12. But at the end of the day, I wanted to make sure that me as a mom, I do everything for my kids. The how I move in my life. This is for the girls who get it. You get it. But the moms who understand, being a parent is not easy. I'm not a single mom, but I'm a mom at the end of the day, and I always wanted to be there for my children in ways that I felt that no one was there for me.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm I'm a helicopter mom, and I ain't ashamed to say it. Okay?
Wait, what's a helicopter mom?
I hover.
Oh, okay.
I hover over them kids. Like, what you doing, where you going, where you at? Because my son on his way down to Broward County right now from Tallahassee. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wait a minute, boy, make sure you got it all together, because I need you. Mm-hmm. I don't know how to do life without you. So make sure you're not drinking and driving, making sure that you're good, and he knows to answer my call when I call him, okay?
You sound like my mom.
Okay. Oh, your mama
my
is
mama call and I don't answer. She'll call a second time. Next thing you know, SWAT is at my front door.
That's how it is. Dang. So I'm a helicopter mom. I'm hovering because I want my kids to know that I am always there in any form of fashion. But that doesn't mean I won't curse you or I kick you behind, because at the end of the day, I'm not your friend. I'm your mama.
Now, okay. Let me put in for my women like me who don't have kids. You do not have to birth children to be a mother.
No, for sure.
So I do not have biological children, but it's a lot of people I should be claiming on my taxes. I'm gonna just say that.
So, and that's the thing, like, and going back to why I do it for the mom, because I know I do everything for my children. So, and I know that my kids have benefited from me doing the right things with my credit, that it was able to afford me to open up multiple businesses, that I was able to give them a great life. So they didn't have to worry about not having things cut off, and we didn't have food and certain things I did have to sacrifice to get where I am now. But me fixing my credit was able to give them a great start with their credit, because the piggybacking effect with the trade, with the authorized users, I added my kids to my cards for 3 years. I paid on time, and my kids had perfect scores when they got 18. So that goes back into like why I'm doing it. Like, so I'm trying to educate the moms. So they can educate the kids.
Right.
So can we talk about generational wealth and generational health and generational this and generational that? That's a part of me trying to, start my generation off on the right track.
Okay.
So that's why I do it.
I can feel that.
No.
For me, I think it's bigger than me. I feel like when I'm dead and gone, no one's gonna talk about, oh, her house had this many rooms, she got this many cars, this how much money in her bank account. For me, they're gonna talk about the impact. So for me, I'm gonna make sure that I'm a part of Black history, basically. So I look at it as it's bigger than me. When you look at the Martin Luther Kings, you look at the Malcolm X's, and you look at the impact that they made on the culture. For me, it's an impact on the culture, because I feel if I make an impact on the culture, more than my unborn children will benefit from it, and it will be affected. So for me, that's my generational wealth, my contribution to the culture.
It's like passing on the education, because like what we're getting now, or the rebuttal that I'm getting in my generation or the younger kids, like nobody never told me nothing, and that's the biggest thing. Nobody never told me,
and you never search for it.
Look,
always making excuses.
But sometimes it's hard to search for something that you never heard of either. But we've been hearing about things too, but we don't search. We wait till somebody do bring us the information, then we get mad when we charge for the information. But look, I sacrifice. So sometimes I always say it's hard to Google what you never heard, but that's for the babies. They ain't never heard it because you ain't telling it to them, but you've heard it. So let's talk about, back in our childhood, my mama never really used my name for credit. Not that I can remember, or maybe she did, but it fell off by the time I got to my age. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know that, but I know that when I was like, able to get like my first little credit card with like, I think it was Express clothing store. We used to hit Express hard. When I was younger, when I was in high school, baby, I was going to Express. My mama used to be there. You going to school today? You want to go to the mall? And we would go and run my Express card. But she would tell me to like, just pay the little monthly $29. I know it was $29. And I worked at Publix as a high school kid. So I had a job. I don't know about you, but I had a job.
I did have a job.
I had to pay a bill.
At 16, I got my first job, and I worked at McDonald's.
Oh, okay. So that wasn't, I did do McDonald's. Look, I did
McDonald's, went to Applebee's as a hostess. And then after that, I worked for a debt consolidation company.
Oh, wow.
Like credit card debt collection agency.
Okay. Wow. So, but there's like, now I've been seeing a lot of like these college kids, and a lot of these college students, because I've been Uber Black, because I'm trying to start my own limo company. So I've been trying to like, get my clients through like Uber. But when I pick up these college kids, a lot of them, I tell them what I do and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of them are telling me how they got bad credit because their mama used their name. So let's talk about that.
Let's get into it.
What's up with it?
First off, shout out to my mama for never doing this to me. I appreciate it. My background is a little different. I'm Jamaican. My family's from Jamaica. Credit only exists in America, for those who do not know. That's an American thing.
Right.
In Jamaica, there is no credit. You have to use cash. So coming from Jamaica to America, she didn't know anything about credit, government assistance, none of that exists in Jamaica. It's just off the muscle. Off the muscle. No credit. Like, there's no such thing as that in Jamaica. So she did not know about that. So it was always she had to work to get the money to take care of me and my siblings.
Okay.
Credit was not something that was discussed within my household. However, I have tons of clients who have experienced or is going through exactly what you said.
Mhm.
They say that their mom put the light bill in their
Light
name,
bill.
put the water bill in their name,
yeah.
got credit cards in their name. So by
right.
the time they graduate high school and go off to college, because college is really when you start needing credit.
No, for sure.
They go off to college, they're away from home, they're on their own and can't do what they need to do to take care of themselves because their mom has put bills in their name.
Put bills in their name. And that's some of the things that was explained to me. So it kind of like made me like, you know what, I need to talk about that, because that's why education is so important. And that's why implementing what we teach you guys is so important, because you got these students, your kids are going to college. So, you know, maybe they may have like their first year might be a full ride, or they probably got some financial aid. But when they're trying to further their education with like masters and all these other degrees, they got to take out loans.
Yep.
You need credit to go get them loans to be able to continue to go to school.
Yep.
So we're going to pause right there. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and continue this discussion. So you guys give us a few little time, enjoy this music, and we're going to be right back.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Oh, I'm so disgusted.
I can't believe I let you in and told you all my deepest secrets. You told me I'm expensive, but you treated me the cheapest. Thank God you let me go. I didn't know how much I needed this. I'm so disgusted with you. To think I settled for you. Think I just do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I grew. I'm so disgusted with you. Thank God I dodged a bullet, not an arrow shot by Cupid. You really had me thinking I was dumb, naive and stupid. I'm done with these excuses. You'll never pull me through this again. I almost settled for you. Think I just do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I knew. I'm so disgusted with you. To think I settled for you. Think I just do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I grew. I'm so disgusted with you. There's no discussion with you. I'm so disgusted with you. There's no discussion with you. I'm so disgusted with you. I almost settled for you. Think I just do what you do. And now your colors are true. Took me a while, but I grew. I'm so disgusted with you.
Right now, y'all, we're back. So we was popping off about, you know, these parents using the kid's name to get their credit. So let's go back into that.
Okay. So in your opinion, why do you think parents do that?
Because they got shitty credit.
Straight like that.
They done ruined what they had, and so now they done probably use everybody's name and just ran through it because I want to say is they're just uneducated or they just don't give a damn, or But I really think I want to say it's not just being they're not knowledgeable. Like no one ever told them, but I don't understand why we feel like somebody got to tell you to pay your bills on time. Like that discipline problem, I think it stems from being disciplined. Because when you're not disciplined, you don't pay your bills on time, and then the rest of the stuff just starts to dwindle down.
Right.
And then when they have like dependents, their kids, they're like, you know what? If I can't get it in my name, then I'll put it in my child, but I gotta get it done. To me, it never was done to me, but I do understand the part about just not being educated about credit because I wasn't educated about credit. I learned credit through other channels, TV, and just my clients of me being a hairstylist of 20 years. My clients introduced me to the thought of getting my credit repaired, how to do the piggybacking effect, and that all came from like word of mouth. It wasn't. I didn't get it at home.
See, what I love about this right here is that me and my sister are in the same exact place. Like, we just two credit chicks, right?
Yep.
But we had completely, like, we got here on two completely different routes. So that's her point of view, right? That's how she views it. For me, I think that parents put bills or credit cards in their children's name because in their mind, they're helping their children. Majority of the parents want their children to have a better life than they had.
Right.
So they think because of lack of knowledge, they think that this is going to help establish their children for the real world, adulthood, or credit, right? That their heart was in the right place, but because of their lack of knowledge. Now, she just told you how she got into credit. I got into a credit by this old white man putting me up on game. Like at the time I was a paramedic, right? 911, you call, I'm popping out. What's up, right? That was me. And I was saving up to buy my first house. And I was like, I want to be a homeowner by the time I'm 27. So I was saving up all my ambulance checks, and I was living off of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, tuna fish sandwiches, and cereal.
Y'all hear that?
I wasn't spending no extra money.
That's what I told the people a million times how I used to
sacrifice.
You have to sacrifice. Like we wasn't going to the club, we wasn't eating crab legs.
So
we
when
wasn't
you
eating
see me
steak.
balling now, traveling, eating what I eat, mind your business.
Exactly, because I earned that.
Period. That's how I
But
learned.
see, people don't sacrifice though. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, sacrifice now. So that you can eat in abundance later.
Girl, I just almost took off. Glory. Hallelujah. We about to have church up in here, okay?
No, for real.
Listen, I'm gonna bring a tambourine. That's what I'm gonna do. Next time I'm gonna bring a tambourine.
Listen, like,
but no, it's different. And this, what I love about this is me and her have two different walks of life. But we got it, right? So it doesn't matter if you can relate more to her story or to my story. All that matters is you get it.
That you get it, and that when you get it,
tell somebody else.
Period. Share it.
Stop gatekeeping.
Yes, like it makes no sense to be a gatekeeper because literally, like, we're not gatekeeping. Like we don't have to do this.
It's enough money out here for everybody.
But we don't have to do credit. We already got our credit good. We good.
Because you really don't make no money like that.
Girl, it's tiresome. It's annoying. Y'all annoying.
I'm going to rewind because I need to say that again. We don't make no money off of credit repair. So when y'all think, oh, they out here scamming, scamming off of credit repair? What we gonna scam? On cardboard boxes?
And we can't use y'all credit because it's already jacked up. So what we gonna do with it? Like literally,
Facts. They be quick to be like, credit is scam. What?
But a lot of people been butthurt. So I'm gonna give them some grace.
We better off getting some gift cards and doing whatever that gift card thing is that they be doing.
But you know what? But as for me, I fear God in my house. Because God is the one who give us the blessings. But we have learned we have people give y'all all these hacks and all these plays that you guys can't even use because your credit is jacked up. You feel me? So it's like I hate that give you a hack, or the hack sound like a hack, like something ain't gonna be right in there.
Hacks.
Yeah, like I hate to have to give like a hack or whatever. Like, and it's really hard to give gems when people can't even use the gem. Because sometimes when you tell somebody go do something with a bank or a play, like you know how many people heard that same play?
So how about this? How about today we give the viewers a little special treat? How about we break it down and give them the basic foundation on what they need to do besides putting stuff in their kids' name.
Okay, let's do that. Besides that, so
Right.
what
How
I
would you
always
go
tell
about it?
people to do is like first, you have to own your shit.
Mm.
You gotta know exactly what's on your credit profile. Let's just say this. Let's talk about and those who know me have heard this, those who have not, whatever. We're gonna talk about this. What we were taught about the credit bureau, they are not bureaus
At all.
They're not government ran entities
At all.
They are LLCs.
Right.
They are credit reporting agencies, and that's what they are, and only it. They're not government ran. So this is why you have a government entity called the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, okay,
Right.
who oversees what these LLCs are doing.
Right.
So we first have to understand that there should be no fear.
Mm.
There should be no fear
Because they are not the
attached.
government.
It's not government ran.
For those who need me to water it down, 3 bureaus make up the credit. There are 3 bureaus. You got Experian, Equifax, TransUnion. They are not government affiliated. Like, at all. They are not government affiliated. That's what my sister just said. Just how you can go to your state website and create an LLC, that's what these 3 are. LLCs.
They're just credit reporting agencies. So I don't even give them the credit by even calling them a bureau, because that's not what they are. So if we can detach the word bureau from them, then that should detach the fear that you guys have for fighting them.
Call them entrepreneurs, business owners.
You know, so at the end of the day, why would you let another business entity rob you from your greatness? For what? So at the end of the day, I primarily always have my clients get identity IQ. What do you have your clients to?
I like Experian.
Okay,
but I do use Identity IQ because sometimes Experian do be tripping.
Yeah,
and then I have them do Identity IQ.
Yeah, because I do have my clients, if they can afford to have both, have both.
Right.
Because everybody pulls from FICO, and FICO will be Experian.com, or if you have Equifax.com, or if you have TransUnion.com, they will pull from them. But because I am in credit repair and my system is more compatible with like the Vantage ones, because when you do an Experian, they sometimes have to give you a code, and you got to be trying to verify this and verify that.
Right.
So sometimes it's not as easy to access Experian when you're trying to get the work done for your client. But at the end of the day, this is why I say we need to learn how to sprinkle some sugar over our shit. So when we see the shit on our profile, we need to learn how to sprinkle some sugar on it. How can we make that situation better?
Right.
This is why I get sprinkling sugar over your shit. Because I'm teaching you how to make that profile better for you to live your life. What would be something that you would say to do?
So I would say next step, so first step would be what you just said. You need to pull your credit report, either Identity IQ or Experian.com.
Right.
Once you pull it, you then need to look and see all the negative things you have on there. I will say there is not one single thing on your credit that cannot be removed.
Not one.
I don't care what it is.
What it is.
Bankruptcy can be removed. Foreclosure can be removed. Child support can be removed.
Support.
I don't remove child support. There is nothing that they can put. The same way they put it on is the same way they can take it off.
Exactly.
Okay? So don't be afraid. Once you pull your credit report, whatever negative accounts you see on there, don't be afraid. If you do not know what you're doing, contact the professionals.
Yes.
You got 2 black credit sis sitting right here.
Right here.
Right? And
Yes.
we're going to give it to you straight, real, raw, uncut.
Exactly.
Right? Once you pull your credit report, before you do anything else, you need to remove the negative accounts. Once you remove the negative accounts, your score is going to go up automatically.
Yes.
Right?
Because I taught you guys, the ones, if you guys are first time listeners, late payments, okay, which is 35% of the score, it accounts for 192.5 points. Out of that 550 points, 192.5 is late payment. So once you remove the negative accounts, late payments causes you guys to have a negative account. So once you remove the negative account, the score will go up.
And then I'm gonna throw a little sugar.
Okay,
right?
let's do it.
Now let's say your score goes up, but it doesn't go up high enough to do whatever it is you're needing to do.
Right.
One of my favorite things is trade lines.
Trade lines.
Trade lines. Some people call it piggybacking. So like, let's say Okay, I got a $20,000 limit credit card. I add you onto my credit card as an authorized user. Now, you will not be able to use the card. You won't have access to it, nothing. But by me adding you as an authorized user onto my credit card, it's going to pop up on your credit looking like you have a $20,000 limit credit card and your score goes shoot up through the roof.
Provided that you got a low utilization. Because some people be out here buying trade.
Don't be adding to nobody's card and they maxed out.
And you done gave them $1,000. And
you need a good payment history, and you need to be under 30% utilization.
Or they got a late payment on their credit history somewhere, because whatever happens to them, gonna happen to you.
Because it's gonna look like it's your card. So again, go to the professionals. Don't be going to having your baby daddy add you to his $300 capital
that he got yesterday. That don't work. It don't work out that way. So that's why this is education is key. Okay. So this is why I always try to tell you guys, credit is not rocket science. It's all about just implementing what we're telling you to do
and looking at what they do.
Girl, what they do changed my whole outlook on credit. What they do changed my life. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all, like, people keep thinking like, oh, nobody's telling us. We're telling you.
It's in front of your face. Open your eyes. Sometimes you got to learn with your eyes. Look at what they are doing.
Yes.
Don't do what they tell you, because they going to tell you one thing, but do the complete opposite.
Right.
So I would say that's that. So for the parents, for the moms, like she was saying, that stop putting bills in your children's name. Instead, get a credit card that you only use, let's say, for gas.
Yeah.
That's what I be telling parents.
Yes.
Get a credit card, right?
Yeah.
And let's say you only use it for gas. So Monday you go to the gas station, you fill up your tank, right? Friday, pay off the whole thing, but your child is added as an authorized user. A lot of people don't know that you can start working on your credit legally at the age of 16.
Yeah.
16.
Or some of the credit card companies, you have to just ask about the card that you actually have and just see what is the age limit that you can add someone to that card. So if you have a child, you can have a child that's 9. If that card will allow a 9-year-old to be added in, but from 9 to 18, that's 9 years. That card needs to be in good standing. So that will cause you to be disciplined enough to be able to make them payments on time.
Yep.
If you guys are in a situation, if you have added your child or someone to your credit card and you know your situation, you know if you lost your job, you know if you're having hardship, remove that person from that card. Because you do not want to hinder their profile, because they don't know that you're having hard times. You understand that, so just
all they know is you missed that payment and they ain't got their money.
But you're allowed. If you get a late payment on your on that credit card, that's going to be on that child's credit profile.
Late. Whenever you add an authorized user, you are one. You are married. You are united. Till death do you part.
Yes.
Right? And even in death, if you didn't remove them from the card, y'all still linked to the grave, after the grave, right?
Yeah.
But if you do what she's saying at, let's say, what you use the example, age 9?
Yeah, age 9.
So like, let's say you add them on the card at 9, right? My advice, if you're new to this, don't you add them to a card that's your main credit card that you use all the time.
There we go.
Don't do that. Add them to the little, I call them bubblegum credit cards.
Okay.
$100 limit.
Yeah.
Because you know you only use it for gas. No. And you know you got to pay it off every Friday just to fill up again at the beginning of next week, right?
Yep.
So let's say, parents, you add, instead of adding or putting the bill in your child name, add their name to a credit card that you're responsible with. Let's say you do that at 9. By the time your child graduates high school at the age of 18, they will have an 800 credit score. You know what you then need to do? Let me pull this in closer so you can hear me. Right. Once your child turned 18 and they graduate, take your behind whatever college they go to, go and buy a small little 3-bed, 2-bath house in whatever college city they go to, right? Then you rent out each room to the student. So every student that is renting out a room is paying rent to your child, but they don't know that your child owns that place because it ain't their business.
No,
so
sure.
Now your child don't have to worry about work, right? They're getting money from renting out these rooms. That is their income, and is also helping taking the burden off of you from having to support them financially.
Yep.
Not only that, by the time they graduate from high school, the place should be paid off. So now they can go and buy their first home.
Pull out that, like, it's a lot. But let's back up.
Let's back up.
So we talked about you guys, putting your profile to see your shit, right?
That's first step.
We talked about what did you say?
Remove the negative accounts.
Remove negative accounts.
That's the second step.
Yes, ma'am.
Add positive accounts.
So those for you guys, yes, add. So once you start to repair, depending on how many accounts that's left on that profile, you may need to rebuild.
Which is when we gave you the example of trade lines. I feel like you should have a minimum of 5 positive accounts reporting on your credit report. A minimum 5. If you got less than 5, you don't have enough history. They're gonna consider you high risk.
It's not strong enough.
Now, we didn't say you need 5 credit cards.
Right.
We said 5 accounts.
5
so
accounts.
It could be 2 credit cards. It could be an auto loan. It could be
your school loan. Or a secured loan.
You just need 5 accounts, 5 things that are reporting positively.
So you gotta have a mix of credit, because a mix of credit is 15% of your score. So a mix of credit, you gotta have the credit card and you gotta have installments. So yeah. For those of you guys that went to school, okay, you probably don't have no school loan. For those of you guys who don't own no home, okay, maybe you don't have no home loan. For you guys who can't even go get you a car in your name, maybe you don't even have no car in your name. But now you got to figure out, I need to get that installment account. What account can I do? I always tell my people, if you guys have a credit union or whoever you bank with, try to get you a secured loan.
Yep.
I'm more of a secure loan person over telling my clients you'll get all them secure credit cards.
Right.
I don't mind you getting 1 or 2, but I don't necessarily want people to go get so many secure credit cards, because once you're done repairing your credit, it's time for you to rebuild. All you got secure cards on there, it don't look good to me, because you're showing that next lender that you had to buy all your credit cards, because they didn't give you the card, you bought it. You put money down to be able to obtain that card, to be able to build your credit. They know what that means. They know that you were not in position to be able to acquire your own credit card, because your credit was compromised at some point, that no lender gave you a card with their money on it.
Now, see, my route is a little different.
Okay, let's talk about it. Cause look,
I don't offer secure cards.
I don't offer secure cards either. But people
I don't even mention it.
They be hounding me down, girl. I got this one client. He was like, "Well, this other credit lady told me that you should be telling me to get these secure cards." I said, "Well, maybe you should have went to her, because I don't tell my clients to go get those secure cards, because I know the adverse effects on that." I said, if she give you so much advice, once we're done with my 3-month program, you can go over there, because what she telling you, I don't agree with.
Right. I don't offer secure credit cards. I feel the money that you would spend on a secure credit card, you can spend to get a trade line.
Or you can spend that to fix your credit.
Well, see, I don't offer any type of secure cards or trade lines until after. For me, credit repair is mandatory. So once you sign up with me, the very first thing we are doing is repairing your credit.
Yes.
After we remove the negative accounts,
we
and you don't have those 5 accounts. So once we clean up your credit,
we see where you are.
If you don't have at least 5 positive accounts, we need to add accounts.
Yes.
I would never tell my clients, okay, to give you positive accounts of 5 or more, we're going to do secure cards. No, that money that you would spend on a secure card, I'm going to go and get you a trade line. Trade lines will pop up on your credit within a week, 2 weeks,
depending on when they
statement
after the statement date, they're going to go on your credit. So the reason why I was saying about the secure loan, because some people don't have installments. So you need a installment account, at least one. You got to have an installment.
Or what if they use the trade line to boost their credit, to get a credit card, to increase their credit, and then
go get them an installment for sure.
So it's more than one way to do this. So
it really
one
is.
thing you need to realize is no one's credit is the same.
No
one credit is the same,
and no one's route gonna be the same.
Right.
So like you said, for me and mine, I used to offer my trade lines, and I'm gonna tell you why I stopped doing it. Child, the ghetto.
Really?
Yes, the ghetto.
Okay, I want to know.
Okay, we got like not too long, but the ghetto girl. So when I was, new, I'm a newbie. I was a little novice. I was, snot rhyming. No, I know what I was doing. I was just, trying to figure it out, trying to build my business. But me in the trade line game, I was offering my credit cards, and I had a Capital One account, girl. And I have 4 Capital One. I have 4 Capital One credit cards because it's one bank and they offer multiple cards.
Okay.
So I only use one card, like you said. You use a card that you're not using a lot.
Right.
So I was selling that card because I know that card I was not swiping it a lot. My utilization was
cards.
Girl, they closed all of my cards.
You ain't know you was new.
Girl, no, you know why? Because somebody gave me a funky ass CPN. They gave me a CPN.
And that was your money maker.
Girl, they didn't, and that was the only card that I added them to. But that card, I was so attached to it because that's the first card that I got when I was trying to rebuild my credit.
I got clients like that. So I got clients where they had American Express and they messed it up and it went to collections. And he was like, well, can I just pay it off? You say we ain't got that much time. Listen, don't you pay no collection account.
Girl, I got a story.
We ain't got that much time.
Girl.
So I'm going to let you know, never, ever, ever pay a collection account or a charge-off account. We're not just telling you this. Google it. FCRA. The FCRA law states that legally you are not obligated. You do not have to pay a charge-off account or a collection account. Real quick. Charge-off means, let's say you owe Verizon $300. You didn't pay. Then Billy Bob Collection came and bought that collection from them, right?
They bought
paid them $100 and said we'll buy it.
Yeah.
So then now Billy Bob calling you by, I'm calling on behalf of Verizon. Cap, they lying. And we see you owe $300, but we can go ahead and settle for $250, or if we'll say $200. You like, okay, cool, that saved me $100. You pay the $200. It will not come off your credit report.
It's gonna be a zero pay balance,
and all they're gonna do is slap the word pay.
Hey. Zero balance, but the stain is still there. The account is still lingering.
But what they didn't tell you is your contract was with Verizon.
With Verizon.
It wasn't with Billy Bob Collection Agency. So when the collection agency call you, you be like, please send me a copy of the signed contract between me and you. Then you ain't gonna never get in the mail because they don't have it, which means legally they gotta take it off your credit report.
They don't have it. They don't have it at all. They don't have it.
Period.
And CPNs, y'all, is illegal.
Depending on how you use it.
Man, bro. CPNs go take your ass to jail.
See, that's gonna have to be another lie.
It's gonna have to be
because CPNs it depends on how you use CPNs, and some of y'all so lost y'all don't even know what a CPN is.
The Capital One closed my card, telling me that I added a dead person to my account.
Again, it's how you use it.
No.
And some people are out here using dead people, old people, babies. That is not the proper way to do it. But do you think Jay-Z walk into Verizon and be like, yo, let me get the family plan for me and B and give them his social? Hell no.
I understand.
Do you think you think Michelle Obama gave the light bill people her address or her social? Hell no. So again, it is a right way to go about, number one, getting a CPN the correct way, and then using it when you got Nene
and Peanut over there instead of you a CPN, baby.
They using their grandma.
Yes, it's going to jail. You gonna go to jail. But girl, they closed down all of my cards. I was crying. My credit score dropped.
I know.
80 points.
That's the worst thing you could do.
80 points. I lost 3 credit cards, so much amount of money in history, age, just how much I had on my cards.
You had to start over.
I had to start over, and I was like,
but she here now.
I was like, people getting trade lines. So for me and mine, the only way that I would add you to a card of mine is you are in my credit repair program, and I know that social belongs to you.
Y'all better go to her because I'm not adding nobody to my personal. I have trade lines.
I don't do it no more because I don't even offer it no more because I don't trust nobody and I don't care. That it just burnt my freaking business.
I don't use my personal credit cards, but I do have credit cards.
Okay,
I do have trade lines, but I ain't using my personal.
See, that was my thing. I use my personal because that's all I had. And then, you know, I didn't know anybody else that I can, because I did go through another program. Girl, he was one of them other people on YouTube, and I was allowing him to use my trade lines for his business, girl. But then that John went to the left.
We have to finish this, y'all,
girl,
because we just gave y'all a little.
Girl, it's a lot. So y'all think that credit repair is easy, and well, I don't see my points going up. And I don't tell you guys don't understand. You don't understand that we have to keep being in these programs and mentorships or whatever, just to continue to gain knowledge about the laws that continually changing. Congress passed all these laws. They're changing all these laws. And I've already told y'all that late payments are illegal, and your utilization and your late payments should not be on your profile at all.
Facts.
At all, according to Congress. I've already told y'all that.
Knowledge is power.
It's power, and once you understand it, nobody cannot take that away from you guys. This is why we have this show called Bad Credit Is Childish, because as an adult,
say the name of the show again.
Bad Credit is childish. When grow up, fix your credit, understand what's happening, because it's going to change your life. It damn sure changed for my life and mine.
Yep, it changed my life, not just my life, my entire family life.
Girl. Yes,
mama,
it's gonna
everybody.
It's gonna change them babies that she ain't even have yet. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so sick of our kids not being on these international planes, going on these international trips.
Step the baby passports up. When your child turn 18, they graduate from high school. Their gift should be a house.
Yes,
and it's not hard.
It's not.
Just add them onto a credit card when they're young.
Yep.
We're gonna have to get in on if you live in Georgia, because Georgia don't got no child labor law, which means if you have a baby today, you can list that child as an employee tomorrow. And then when you list them as an employee, you can get up to $12,000 or $14,000 every year for that child, and then you put that away for the child. And then
I hope y'all call it, because she said it so fast, y'all. I'm close. She feel that thing
because we ain't got that much time. But I'm trying to make sure that y'all good, baby. I want y'all to be over there licking y'all fingers. I need y'all to unbutton that top button on y'all pants, because y'all are so full.
Yes, girl. You know, that stomach be in that lap sometimes.
You gotta let them know we too thick credit chicks, okay? Thighs rub together. We likes to eat, so we gonna give y'all all the meat and the potatoes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But you know, if you can't afford that, gonna get you. No, I can't even say chicken, because I don't eat chicken no more.
Because salad.
I use a salad. You know, we gotta be fine for it. I'm gonna be summer fine. She already fine. She got no kids. Y'all. She got a flat stomach.
Thank you, child. Flat-ish. You're gonna add ish. Ish. I've been in the gym.
No worry. So y'all, tell people how they can follow you and find you.
So you can find me on all social media platforms at I am Miss Classy, IAMMSCLASSY.
Listen, y'all, look. I am a credit girl, and this is my credit show. But I did want to bring another credit girl on here, because it's so much money for us out here to get. There's no competition between us. I am not intimidated, and I don't care who y'all use, but go use somebody to go fix your credit, because the work got to get done. The lives have to be changed. The generation has to go on.
And we will tag team for y'all.
Period. Okay, so this won't be the first, second, or third, last time, wherever, that you guys will see us together. I am going to have you to come to my community and speak in my community, and I would love to have you back on this show again to drop some more gems.
We locked in.
Listen. Locked in, and ain't no switching up. So y'all, thank you guys I'm so happy that you were able to come here for my first, broadcast on YouTube. Yes.
We just clicked the first time we met.
It's the energy for me.
Anything you need, I'm gonna be there. I got you.
I appreciate that. So y'all continue to follow me on all platforms, and I am Alexis Cohen on Instagram. I am Alexis Cohen Unlimited on IG, and you guys can for sure join my free community. Just text the word community to the number on the screen, and you guys can be able to get raw information, weekly advice. It's a mindset and growth community. We are trying to change your mindset so we can stop these childish, undisciplined ways, so that we can grow our profile, grow our lifestyle, and continue to move on, because my daddy says hi. I don't know about y'all, but he absolutely adores me, okay? So I don't know about y'all. Thank you so much again, Ms. Classy, for giving us your presence and your expertise on here. But right now, y'all, I gotta go, but I want you to know that God absolutely adores you. He adores me. And I will see you next time. Bye.
Smoke a fire bag, yeah, a grass, yeah.
The booth is hot, the booth is hot. Slizzy Jeff, taking over. Let's go. Like it's 1999 with Cash Money, this hit. I'ma make you New Orleans bounce that ass to this shit. I'm a goddess, but I'm ratchet, far from modest. You only magic, you just got it, but I had it simply cause I'm far from average. So are you, but you like passion. Want it, gotta go grab it. Either way, level up, get eaten.